Blessings and welcome to all of my precious Pisceans out there. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your April 2020 tarot reading. Whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign in Pisces, and yes, I'm a Pisces moon myself, so always a pleasure to connect to my fellow Pisceans out there, especially during this time that we really need to come together in love. And a beautiful quote from the Dalai Lama has said, "The more we are motivated by love, the more fearless and free our actions will be." And us Pisceans, we are the 12th house. We are connected to this strong connection to our spirituality. And as we come out of the age of Pisces, the energy of religion, into this connection to the age of Aquarius, being connected, more spiritual, us Pisces need to keep on being fearless, being more connected to our faith. We are a mutable sign. We are used to change, and this is a time that we are going through a big change. This is a time of regeneration, and it's just interesting that a lot of this exposure of what was happening with this virus happened in the time of Pisces. Pisces, the 12th house, is connected to these kind of things, and it is about endings. It is about karma. It does rule hospitals and confinement and seclusion, and those are the things that we are definitely seeing. The horizon, more need of hospitals, more need that others are going to have to be secluded and confined. But this is about our karma, our spiritual realization that we are ending some type of cycle, some type of karmic end to begin something as we go into the Aries energy. We are in the sign of Aries now, so it is about us focusing on a new cycle, focusing on these changes that we need to make through our own willpower, through our own strength. So us Pisces, we really have to keep the faith strong. We have to really believe in our spiritual power, and to take time to meditate, take time to help others. We are the connection to the sign of charity. We are here to help others in time of need. No matter who that energy is, I do feel this is really going to be an important part for us Pisces, so that we don't see the undoing of our human vibrations, that we can still stay in that true light of the divine. And that is what the 12th house is, this connection to our subconscious, a connection to the divine's light. It really is about us healing and changing and ending this cycle that we're in, right? This new realization of our spiritual growth and our connection to a higher power is definitely going to be strong now. And as we go into this time of Aries, it's time for us to plant those new seeds, plant this new start for us, to find cures, to find ways to heal, to help others in this time of difficulty. And as I was saying in my other readings, I do believe we all choose to come in this lifetime at a certain time, has a certain vibration, has a certain sign, for us to learn, to grow, to make changes, to help on this earth plane. We are shifting, we are changing, we are evolving. And it is important for us to stay in that place of love and not allow fear to take over us, and to be able to still express the light to others. And that's what I feel us Pisceans, we're so intuitive, very insightful. We are able to tap into those energies that seem to be so far out there, hidden, mysterious, connection to our angels and guides. I do feel we have the power to really have the insight to help others through our connection to the universe, to the divine, to our angels and guides. And that power for us Pisceans are going to help others understand about this karmic challenge that we are facing, and to break from this and to grow again and to plant those beautiful seeds that are going to allow us to be able to purify and clear the energy on this earth so that we can make this a better place again. And some of the beautiful connections that I have been able to really relate to, that really help me keep my energy towards my own power of the divine. It's through those teachers, those masters, those beautiful energies who have chosen to come here to help and assist and give us their light. And of course, just a few that I have been connecting to that maybe some of you Pisceans may want to just grow your energy and learn from. I'm sure a lot of you have already tapped into these energies, like Eckhart Tolle, who has expressed so much knowledge through his books, The Power of Now and The New Earth, which I feel this is really what we got to listen to, the power that we have now and to shift into this new earth. And Oprah Winfrey, who's been an amazing soul to really been spreading the word in so many different ways in such a positive light for all of us to listen to. And some of those beautiful ascended masters who have passed away that I have been learning from, who have just been showing me the positive light, has been Wayne Dyer and Dolores Cannon. So all of those energies you can look up on YouTube if you're interested in just, you know, staying in that place of light and really showing us our faith, showing us our power that we have, and to still believe, right? Because I do feel April may be a time where a lot of us may lose our light, you know, may be thinking about just ourselves and not opening up to knowing that it's only fear that is allowing us to stay in this place of the unknown. And so I don't want to go too deep here, but you Pisceans, I know you feel it and you get it and you understand it. And we just need to still be motivated by the spiritual light that us Pisceans understand, that we have chosen to, I feel, come at this time to help the earth plane, to help other souls who need the spiritual power that we have within us, that we have understood for many lifetimes. Being a light worker, I feel a lot of us Pisceans are those energies that have chosen to be light workers in this time to help and to understand our past karmic situations, to end these cycles. It is about the afterlife. It is about what to expect after and what is to come. So on that note, I just wanted to share just a little bit of my feelings, my emotions. We are water sign Pisces. We are very emotional and very connected and sensitive to others. And we are going to be even more sensitive, even more connected, feeling a lot of pain for others. And we've got to, you know, understand that this is our own undoing. And no matter whose fault it is or where this virus came from or what is happening, it's affecting all of us. It's all of us who are part of this. So on that note, I'm going to do your reading, but I just wanted to send out just a little bit of what I'm feeling. You know, there's still a lot hidden out there that we don't know, that I feel is still going to come to light, that a lot of us Pisceans are going to understand maybe before a lot of others through our own connection. Things coming through our dreams, through our meditation, just through our own vibration, that we must stay grounded. We must still keep on focusing on that love for others and not be motivated by fear. So much love to you, Pisces. I love being a Pisces. I have my moon in there, my Saturn's in there also. And I've got Chiron in my Piscean energy, so I know about pain and suffering and how we can help others through healing. So Pisces, I want to start off in our reading with an attribute that we can connect to in the self position, the first house. It is the Aries house. It is about us focusing on our willpower to fight. Aries is the connection to, military. It is connection to war and aggression. It's ruled by Mars. So we'll have to see what kind of measures happen in April in regards to, there may be more connections to the military, to feeling more confined, to feeling the pressure of some type of war. Right? So we as Pisces really need to stay in that place of love as we go through this change. And April may be a very strong connection to this energy that we are trying to deal with. So one card, what light attribute is coming forth for us Pisces in the month of April? We're going to be the servant. Hello. That is exactly what we're going to be. Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. That's exactly what I was just talking about. We are going to be that servant to others. So we are going to do it with our loving heart. And you do it, it says, serving others with a free and loving heart. I love that. So let's bring out that light attribute, the energy that the divine is asking us to be, that servant. And give those in need that loving heart that we have. So let's go to the second house, connection to our finances, our resources, the connection to our own self-love. So let's pull a card to see, maybe Pisces, how the financial side of this is looking. Our self-worth is feeling like. Judgment. Need I say more? This is about the ending, the change. It is judgment time that we are feeling in April, and we are being called upon to be that servant. So I just feel right now it's just about love and serving others through this time of judgment. Wow. We are resurrecting our soul. And we just have to hear that calling. So one more card, a numerology card, and the second house, timeout. There's a judgment, there's a timeout, there's something that, we are going through. Let's read a little bit about this timeout for us here. This card indicates the need to take a time out from your busy schedule and the hustle and bustle of life. So I feel that's important for us Pisces to understand. We'll understand what is important to us. A lot of us will be losing our job, not being able to work, being confined. Solitude is going to be a strong connection to our soul. Maybe that's what we all need. But it's time to take a time out of that busy schedule to see what's really important to us, right? Perhaps we've been working too hard or have a lot going on. Maybe we've been tired, irritable, and anxious, or just generally feeling unwell. If we've been under stress of any kind or have been spending time in a negative or toxic environment, yes, you've been feeling that. We must remove ourselves from the situation to heal and recharge. What a beautiful message. This is the perfect time to take a vacation. Well, maybe not a vacation, but a time out. Even a day or two away from the hustle and bustle will revitalize and recharge our souls. We don't necessarily need to leave our homes. We may just need to unplug from our computers and phone. Having an energy healing, soaking in a hot bath, watching a movie, reading a good book, taking a walk in nature, our ways to unwind, center ourselves, and feel a sense of renewal. And maybe this is what's happening for all of us, is we're taking a time out to slow down, to regenerate ourselves again, right? Revitalize. So if we're feeling overwhelmed, uncertain, or confused, the answer will present themselves during our quiet time. And the 12th house is the house of quietness, meditation. So as Pisceans, it's part of our nature. It's part of our soul evolution to take time out, to meditate. Because we are so sensitive that we pick up on so much that if we do not take time to revitalize and regenerate our own soul, how can we be a servant to others, to the divine? Clarity comes from silence, and order follows peace. So step away from the stress and find your inner sanctuary. So our affirmation, Pisces, this month: I take time out for myself and rebalance my body and my life. So this month we need to focus on our self-worth, to take a time out, to revitalize, to regenerate our souls. We are going through a judgment, and everything that we have been doing on our day-to-day basis, everything that we thought was maybe important, we're going to realize really with the 12th house the importance of our own faith and this connection to all that is. That is what we are going through. We're going through a timeout to remember those beautiful things that have brought us to this earth plane, to be beautiful humans, to allow our souls to grow and evolve. And so Pisces, this may be a month that we really just need to take a time out and to really understand that we are here as the divine's soldiers, I want to say, to help fight what is happening right now, and to be as one, right? So we are going to get through this time. We know, Pisces, we are, but it is definitely a time of change with Pisces energy. We know that we are this connection to change. We've done it many times being in the 12th house of Piscean. So let's keep on being fearless and keeping the light of love and the divine with us. So let's go to the 3rd house, and that's connection to communication, to the media. And let's see if there's any word. I'm going to pull a seashell oracle or two in regards to any word, any insight, a connection to communication that we can receive, Pisces. I've got 2 cards here. Sol's Murex. Outside advisor, therapist, counselor. That is what I feel a lot of us are going to be this month, Pisces. That helper, that advisor, that therapist, that counselor. The 12th house's connection to hospitals, to, those kind of things, that healing others through the 12th house. So a lot of you Pisceans, I know, are servants and helping on the front line, in hospitals, in on the streets, in the military, helping others. So you have a really important role this month here to just be of assistance, to be that servant. And then the Indian Chank, something or someone held sacred or dear, because we know that there's a lot of souls out there that we hold dear to us. So we are going to hold tight to our loved ones. We are going to hold tight to what we believe that is really sacred to us, love. So I feel those are 2 beautiful messages of communication that is connecting with us, Pisces, to remember that we are here to serve, to help others in a time of need, and to hold those beautiful energies that are sacred to us. The earth is sacred to us, and we are going to hold onto that beauty so we can have that, we can heal Mother Gaia and help revitalize the earth again. So let's go to the 4th house, and that's connection to, excuse me, our family and home life. So Pisces, let's see how our family and home life is looking in the month of April. Our family and home life. The Knight of Swords. So this, this is about clarity. This is about holding on to those that we hold dear to our heart, right? The Knight of Swords is through communication, expressing our love to our family members, our loved ones at the time. We may need to counsel, advise them. Some will need help, I feel, in the family, and that's what we're here to do, Pisces. Give clarity. We're receiving a lot of insight from our angels and guides. I feel like a lot of people in April may feel like there's so much more hidden to us. There's things that aren't coming from those in power to tell us the truth or tell us really what's happening. And I feel like us Pisceans are going to be able to help others through our own feelings, through our own intuition, our insight about how we can stay grounded and connected, and especially with our family members. It looks like through your own love, through communication, through your own insight and psychic abilities to connect, secrets, knowledge, books, information. Yeah, I feel the more that us Pisceans learn from those sacred books, from our ascended masters, from those teachers and gurus who can help us. Those are what we need to find, our own knowledge to help our family. We need to have the ability to connect to our own truth, to speak it, to clarify things. So yes, Pisces, this month we are really going to help our loved ones, those in need, to bring out the truth, the knowledge that is coming through us from the Divine's energy. So let's not look out for those, to those who we're not sure if they really hold the truth. The government, the powers that be, the institutes, there's a lot of things that we don't understand what's going on behind the scenes. And all we can do right now is connect to a higher power and have that connection be part of our strength to get through it. And our own knowledge that we seek is going to be part of that to help others. So let's go to the 5th house. And the 5th house is this connection, Pisces, to love and to romance and to children and to our creative powers. Ooh, that one wanted to fly out. How? No wonder it flew out. Hello, Pisces. We are the High Priestess. You see, we have knowledge, secrets, information, insight that is coming through us. This is why we're here, Pisces, right now, because we're ready to receive the knowledge. We are ready to be of service, to be that servant, to spread the love to others. That is what we're here to do. We're very intuitive, insightful, and the knowledge that we are receiving is going to help others get through this time. That's why we're going to be some type of therapist, counselor, advisor this month, because we have the power to receive it right from the Divine's energy. So let me pull another wisdom card here in the House of Love. Clean it up. We're doing some cleaning here. Let's clean it up. That's what it says here. Clean it up. Yes, we're going to clean up this mess, aren't we, Pisces? 21. Getting to the core of a situation. Freedom from a burden. Cleaning house. Sweeping away what is no longer needed. Is that exactly what's happening, what we need to do, Pisces? We need to clean it up. Ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't stop and think straight? Could this be surrounded by physical clutter in our home. Also, too much work, overwhelmed, time to clean house, time for a timeout. Every item out of place, natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. How beautiful. That's what we're doing. We're cleaning the air. The protection message. Is it possible that we may be focusing too much on other people right now? Trying too hard to be helpful? Does taking on what belongs to others make you feel needed or desired? Perhaps you think it's your calling to relieve people of their burdens, but what is the cost to you and to them? Don't clean up someone else's side of the street. You're not helping by freeing him or her responsibility. You're also not doing yourself or any favors, and you just might be adding to an even greater strain. You are loved as you are. You don't need to be needed to be loved. So that's why some of us do need to take a time out. We need to make sure our energy is pure and clean before we can help others. But we are here to be of service. We're here to clean up this situation, this mess. And excuse me, sorry about that. And that's what I feel us Pisces are doing through our intuition and insider knowledge. We're cleaning up those situations, those misunderstandings, those fears that have been happening around us. So we are going to be the cleanup crew. But of course, the message is we have to make sure we are healthy and clear and clean and in a good space before we can help others. So that's important, Pisces. Let's make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. We can't take care of anyone else unless we are healthy and we are in a good place and space in our consciousness and our connection to others. So let me pull a few love cards here. Pisces and love. There's some romantic feelings with someone still, I feel, in the month of April. There may still be a strong connection to someone that may be helping you this month to really show what the power of the divine is all about and letting your friends help you. That's what I feel. It's important that us Pisces let our friends help us. Let's not take too many burdens on ourselves by cleaning up, helping others. We are here, Pisces, to do that. That's really our sign of charity, our sign of helping others. But I do feel through it all, there may be this strong connection to a love energy for some of you Pisces out there through what you're doing, through helping, through friendships. There may be a strong love connection coming through, a soulmate through this all. Interesting. Interesting. So that's why I had to pull some love cards. A honeymoon. Well, obviously we can't go on any honeymoon, but you know, I do feel there's this connection to maybe a strong love energy, a soulmate, maybe a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, just like you, Pisces, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Something in connection to family and friends. That maybe the soulmate, I feel like for some of us Pisces, there's just a spiritual power of love coming. Like this was the time that for some of us, we are going to meet our soulmate because of what we're going through, because of maybe what you're going to do, Pisces, how you're going to meet this soul energy through what is happening, the same strong connection of being part of, you know, being part of a group, association, part of the family. I just feel like some of us Pisces will meet a strong soulmate through this time of crises, and sometimes that just happens. So yes, Pisces, I do feel through some type of connection in regards to maybe having to be isolated with family and friends, having to, you know, be somewhere in regards to work where you're going to meet the soulmate. There is a strong connection for some of us Pisces out there. Being of service, that's how I feel you're going to connect this to the soulmate. If you do, it's really, really powerful. It's just a karmic connection for sure. If you meet someone in April, especially in this time. So let's go to the 6th house, and that's connection to our day-to-day life, our health regime. So let's see how our day-to-day life is looking, Pisces. Let's pull a card there for our connection to our day-to-day life and staying healthy and fit through this all. And here's the card here, the 8 of Swords. So in our day-to-day life, there is going to be fear, there is going to be worry, there's going to be entanglements, there's going to be situations that you're going to feel like you're not going to be able to get out of. And that's the 8 of Swords, the card of fear. So we're going to see a lot of fear out there in our day-to-day life. And I do feel, Pisces, it's going to be part of our energy, our soul vibration, to be the high priestess, to listen to the knowledge that we have been receiving, to break free from any type of fear and worry. And that's why I feel you're going to be of assistance. You know, things definitely are going to be turbulent in our day-to-day life. We're not going to feel anchored. Our emotions, connections around us are not going to be stable. And that's what we have to know, Pisces. We have to know that there is going to be this feeling. And we're going to feel it even stronger because we are a Pisces. We are going to feel that pain, emotional scars. We are going to feel it. We're going to have to be there to clean up and use our knowledge for this evolution of change. We are, you know, coming through this. It's like our souls are, you know, evolving again. It's like we are coming out of this, through this, and really showing our light. It's like, I can't even explain. It's hard to explain, but I feel you Pisceans understand what I'm trying to say. But it's beautiful. Change may not be easy, but I do feel there's a reason. So let's go to the 7th house, and that's connection to our relationships, our one-on-one connections, our marriage partnerships, you know, those we connect to. So let's pull a card, Pisces. Oh, well, thank goodness we have the 9 of Cups. So through our connections one-on-one, because the 7th house is also this connection to being a counselor, advisor, helping others. And we did get that card here in the 3rd house of communication. So a lot of us are going to have to keep with the 9 of Cups. This is about feeling happy, celebrating, being cheerful. You know, this is what I feel like a lot of us Pisces are just going to have to just keep on showing the love. There may be some type of celebration this month in regards to a relationship, a partnership. That's why I feel there is a strong soulmate for some of us, for reasons to celebrate, even though there will be a lot of emotional turbulence. I feel for some of us Pisces, we have a mission this month, a connection with a soulmate to help bring this soul evolution into light. So I feel, Pisces, let's celebrate the love that we have in our relationships. Let's celebrate our connections, because, you know, I do feel we can really spread happiness and joy through our communication, through our connection, and things will get clearer. Yes, that's beautiful. Even though there'll be worry and fear and turbulence in our day-to-day life, things will be cloudy. Expect the light, the sunshine to come out again. And that's what we need to keep on communicating, that we will see the light again, that we can still have love and joy even through this time of, you know, worry and pain and suffering. And those kind of things, but we still have to stay strong in our connections to others. So let's go to the 8th house. And of course, the 8th house is the connection to the Scorpion house, the connection to death, change, transformation, regeneration. So I want to pull first a card to surrender to for you as Pisceans. What do we need to surrender as we go through this death, this transformation, this regeneration? What is the message? Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So that's going to be important, that we can't fix everyone. We can't help everyone, and that's going to be hard for us Pisces, because we want to fix, we want to help. We want to clear up and clean up this mess here. But it does say that we have to remember that each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. We can do so much as to advise, to counsel, to give the knowledge. But it's up to each individual to hear that calling, to be able to feel the strong connection that we do, Pisces, to heal and to move forward. Some will have a harder ability to do that. So some of us Pisces, we just have to understand we can't fix everyone. We can't help everything that is happening, even though we want to clear it up and clean it all up. Pisces, we are just one sign. We all have a part in all of this, right? So I also want to pull a karma card. And actually, I'm going to pull that in the 9th house here. But let me pull just one more card in the 8th house. And this card is, oh, well, this is beautiful, the 9 of Coins. So the 9 of Coins is about knowing that beautiful changes through this regeneration. We're going to feel the happiness and joy again. The 9 of Pentacles is feeling happy, feeling joyful, feeling grounded again through all of this. So we do see we have the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Coins here. Two beautiful cards to show that through our own connection, we can spread the light and love and joy to others still. Things will be beautiful again. And that's what we have to remember. So let's go to the 9th house of karma, the 9th house of wisdom, excuse me, and pull a karma card here. What is some wisdom? The 9th house is wisdom from our higher power. Let's receive a card of wisdom. We're going to be the scribe. That's why we have the High Priestess card. That's why we have the Book of Knowledge, because we are going to be the scribe this month. Excuse me. So let me just pull a few more cards here. And this is the message. The learned scribe writes at a high desk. Nearby are a number of other working scribes. In some ancient societies, scribes were simply copiers of holy texts. But in many, they were the most learned men of their time. People well versed in law, scripture, philosophy, history, and more. Wow. We are really receiving the knowledge. This card indicates a great upsweep in mind and study for you. If there is any subject in which you'd like to acquaint or reacquaint yourself, do so. It is not just for the sake of study, although that's always a good thing. This period of higher mind and higher learning is nothing less than a change in your life. Or even change the world, for sure. Just as the Wright brothers began by studying the flight patterns of birds, you can rise up on the wings of discovery now. There may be a teacher or even an entire school that it can help you with this upliftment. Be sure to seek out the right person or place of learning. You could also become a writer or teacher yourself at this time, elevating and contributing to others. If you're involved in any legal matters, there is a person who can help you with this. Let your great vision guide you to him or her. This could also be a time when you might find yourself writing proposals, grants, essays, blogs, articles, or books. Notice what compels you and be sure to answer the call. That's why we are answering the call. That's why we have the Judgment card. We are hearing a calling. There's a timeout. A lot of us Pisceans are receiving knowledge. We're going to learn. We're receiving the insight. We are going to be that scribe. We have the insight of the High Priestess. So be that scribe this month. So let's go to the 10th house of our career, our destiny, and a lot of our career and destinies are changing here, Pisces. So let me pull a card here. What is the message in our career? 2 cards. Beautiful. Okay, so we have the Justice card. That means we will find balance. There will be justice. There will be a fair deal. If there's something legal happening, definitely it's on your side, Pisces. But this is about karma, and our destiny is changing. Our destiny is changing. We will find balance. And with the 6 of Cups, there's something from the past coming back to give us that balance. And that could be, like I said, a soulmate, a soul vibration that's coming to help teach us, maybe. But there's definitely coming something coming from the past, some type of knowledge, a soul vibration, someone who is going to give us the balance, a fair deal, maybe. This could be a career that's coming back that you may be connecting to again because of the insight knowledge, the intuition that you have. But there's definitely something from the past coming back for some of us Pisces to have balance again. So let's go to the 11th house, connected to the world. It is connected to humanity. It is connected to our friends. And it is the connection to the Aquarian energy. Faith. Have faith. I mean, what else can I say? This is the card of faith. So let's spread our faith, our spiritual power to the world. To say, let's believe in it, no matter what our religion is, no matter what our faith is. We're coming together as one, as the collective, to help humanity in their time of need. That's what us Pisceans are doing. Let's spread the word. Let's help clear up and clean up. So let's go to the 12th house, our house, Pisces. And I want to pull a keeper of the light for us. A keeper of the light, as we meditate, as we take time for seclusion, to listen to our High Priestess knowledge. What is the keeper of the light that we can connect to? Wow. Our sacred self. The Shekinah. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. We have the power of the divine. We're so intuitive. What a beautiful card. I just love this card. Oh, I love it. So let's read about this keeper of the light. The Shekinah. I sure will be calling upon her in my meditation. The Shekinah is the twin flame of the Holy Spirit. It is the female aspect of the God particle or creation energy. She is more of an essence than a being, but has the ability to show herself in ways that we will understand. We will understand, Pisces. She is acknowledged in the sacred teachings of Judaism and also called the Sophia of Christ. In the Gnostic Gospels, she is a powerful female voice of spirit who is here to bring about equality and to help the world move on from the male-only image of God. Wow, that is maybe part of what is changing, is not to feel like balance. Again, karma. We're remembering that we are not just of the male energy of the divine, but the female, the Sophia of Christ. She reminds us that God is all-loving and all-accepting. Whenever she appears in a reading, she points out the change makers, the love creators, the gift sharers of the world who are here to unite all hearts around the world. That's what we're doing, Pisces. We are here to unite all hearts in the world. We are the love creators, the change makers, the gift sharers. Don't feel the need to hold back or dampen your spirit. This is time to celebrate. What do we talk about? We've got the Nine of Cups. That is celebration. There's a feeling of dance and joy around you at this time as you fully recognize your splendor. You are a sacred being who defies gravity every day just by being alive and brings a sense of balance and equality to the world. Justice, balance. Beautiful reading for us, Pisces, in the month of April. Much love to you. And if you ever want a personal reading, please connect with me. All my links are below. And until next time, with pure love through Synergy, Tammy.